Once upon a time, in a small Indian village, there lived a farmer with his 7 sons. The sons were strong and healthy, but they were very lazy and often argued with each other. Instead of helping in the fields, the sons spent their days sitting under the banyan tree. They talked, argued, and wasted time while the land remained dry and untouched. Their father watched them quietly, feeling worried about what would happen to the farm after he was gone. As time passed, the father became old and very sick. One evening, he asked all his sons to come sit near his bed. In a calm voice, he said, "My sons, I may not live much longer. I want to tell you something important. I have buried a treasure somewhere in our fields. After I am gone, you must search for it." The sons' eyes widened with excitement. They imagined gold, silver, or jewels hidden somewhere. After their father passed away, they ran to the fields, determined to find the treasure. At first, the sons dug in random places, thinking they would quickly find a box of gold or silver. But the soil was hard and dry. It was full of stones and thick weeds. Digging was not easy. Their hands started to hurt, and sweat ran down their faces. They complained to each other. Some wanted to stop, but none of them wanted to miss the treasure, so they kept digging. Day after day, they turned over the soil completely. They broke the hard ground, removed the stones, and pulled out the weeds. Without realizing it, they had loosened and cleaned the entire field. When they finally finished, there was still no treasure. The land, however, was now soft and ready for planting. One of the brothers said, "We cannot leave the field like this. Let's plant something." So they bought wheat seeds from the market. They spread natural manure and compost to make the soil rich and strong. Then they sowed the seeds and covered them carefully with earth. For months, they worked together, side by side, even if they didn't always like each other. They watered the crops, removed weeds, and protected the fields from pests. Slowly, the barren land transformed. The seeds sprouted, the fields turned green and vibrant, and the village noticed their efforts. A year passed, and finally, it was harvest time. The sons gathered golden wheat, plump vegetables, and ripe grains, enough to feed their family for months. They sold the excess produce in the village market and earned enough money to secure the family's future. Only then did the sons realize the truth. The real treasure was never gold or jewels, but the fertile land, the harvest, and the lessons they had learned. They had discovered the value of hard work, patience, and unity. If the father had been alive, he would have smiled and said, "My sons, this is the treasure I spoke of. Hard work, cooperation, and perseverance. These will always bring rewards far greater than any gold." From that day onward, the 7 brothers worked together, respected each other, and managed the fields wisely, passing down the lesson to future generations. And the village still remembers the story of the farmer who buried a treasure, teaching that the greatest wealth comes not from riches, but from effort and dedication.